Welcome, super friends, to Galactivated Yoga on the beach. YouTube live, TikTok live, and on the replay. Thank you, super friends of mine, for being here today, being here with us on the beach. Star Galactica, your fairy god sis, here with Saint Joseph Narkata, Master Extraordinaire, and of course we are Galactivators, your fairy god fam. Here to join together once again with all of you beautiful, amazing misses. We're gonna stretch, we're gonna breathe, we're gonna relax, we're gonna receive, we're gonna integrate all of these galactic energies. So I invite you to settle in for the next hour or so with me. Sit up nice and straight, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Thank you for the likes so much. Thanks for being with us, super friends of mine. Thank you so much for sharing the live with your super friends. Let's get any tension out of our shoulders and find that deep, delicious, juicy breath. And as we settle in, I'd like to share what's going on galactically. So today, we are going through a purification in our throat, Vishuddha, Vishuddhi, with the White Resonant Wizard Day. Today, our guiding force is death. So we want to use our words as wizards. Use the phrases, the sentences, the spells, the spelling to create with our voice the vibration, the resonance, the frequencies of harmony, of alignment, of intentionality, of creatorship. So looking at our future as a blank canvas and our words as the paintbrush to paint on the page, paint on the canvas of our lives, what it is that we want to create for ourselves, and allowing the older version of ourselves, powerless, victimhood, beat up by life, any stories, dramas, allowing that all to fall away as we step into this new day, this new way of empowerment, and our wizardry. All right, my dears, let's play with some pranayama now. We're going to start with some breath of fire. So let's bring both of our hands to our belly and exhale all the breath out, pulling our belly in. And then just relax and let the inhale happen automatically. And we're going to exhale all the breath out. And then we're going to increase the pace. Like we're lighting a fire in our belly. Inhale, arms up to the sky, palms together, lean back. Look up at that third eye, focus on your intention. And exhale with an Om. Om. As we enter the waist to fold forward, Om. Let's take 3 deep breaths in and out right here, super friends. exhaling as we walk ourselves up. Let's shift the crossing of our legs. Thank you so much for the gifts. Appreciate that. Thank you for the likes. And from here, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders, let's roll them back and down a few times again. And then let's start to make some side-to-side movements with our neck. Bringing one ear to one shoulder at a time. Om Namah Shivaya. Awakening the Kundalini Shakti in our bodies. Let's take our head forward and back. Let's breathe our arms up to the sky and take them back behind, interlacing those fingers, stretch those shoulders. And now we'll take our neck up and to the side, big happy face arc, and up and to the other side. Even opening our jaw. Stretching our eyes, our shoulders. Synchronizing our movements with our breath. Let's take that neck up and back. Lifting our chin and taking it side to side while rolling our eyes with our eyes closed. And releasing our arms up to the sky, palms together, and as we exhale, bringing those hands down to the ground, tucking our chin under. Folding and breathing, Ujjayi breath in through your nose, nice and slow. Pause at the top. Exhale out your nose, making that ocean breath like you're fogging a mirror. Pause at the bottom. 3 more like this. Breathing our way, walking ourselves up. Let's extend that right leg, left foot into that inner thigh. Right hand down that leg, left arm up, taking a twist, up towards the sky. Find the breath, Ujjayi. With our eyes closed, looking up at that left hand with our third eye. Inhale, rising up, left hand behind, right hand lifts, push into the ground, lift those hips. Taking a heart opener, bending that back. And coming on down. Bringing this knee up, crossing it over to the other side, wrapping our arms around it. Take it into a twist here. So inhaling this left arm up and back and planting it on the ground back behind us, stretching those eyes. 3 to 5 deep, rich Ujjayi breaths. Inhale, coming back through center, stacking those knees, elevating our arms up to the sky, bending this right elbow, grab it with that left hand. Right hand falls back behind. Spread those yogi toes. And if you'd like to deepen the intensity, you can bring this left hand back behind and clasp those fingers together. Deep breath in and exhale, fold. Hinging forward over this bent knee. Savoring each delicious exhale and each nutritious inhale. Om Namah Shivaya. Shri Shri Namaha. And releasing those hands forward, grab the toes, stretch, move, breathe. Give yourself thanks for being here today, super friends. As you tuck your chin, stretch those toes. And let's open this right arm up and back and really stretch across our collarbones and take those eyes over to the right side. Belly rise and fall like the tide. Deep ocean breath, Ujjayi. Cleansing and purifying us from the inside. One more breath here. And bringing this hand down, tucking our chin. Inhale, rising, elevating this left leg. Let's bring our two fingers, peace fingers in between that big toe and second finger and begin to open that hip out to this side. And then placing that leg down, let's take it into a forward fold. Walking ourselves forward. Fill up with the love of dog. Mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Thank you for the follow, super friends. Thank you for joining us. Inhaling, rising on back up. Let's bring this right foot in. Taking this left hand down that left leg, stretching those toes, drinking in each delicious breath as we reach this right arm up to the sky. Opening up to our divine self, Paramashiva. And the mantra, Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Om Nityanandam Paramashivoham. Breathe as if your life depends on it, super friends. Bringing this right hand back behind you, left arm up to the sky, point those toes, lift our hips, open our heart, stretch our back. Om Namah Shivaya. Stretch and breathe and open, receive. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, coming on back down. Let's bring this knee up and cross this leg over. Wrapping our left arm around this leg. Inhale this right arm up and back. Press it up against our spine. Sit up nice and tall. And breathe and stretch those eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. And breathing, coming back to center, stacking those knees on top of one another. Inhale, arms up. Focus on your intention. Deep breath in, and then let's bend that left elbow. Grab it with our right hand, pull down. Savor each juicy exhale and inflate that belly with every bright inhale. And now let's send this right hand over to the side and Clasp those fingers together behind. If you like, sitting up nice tall spine and hinging slightly forward towards your hip at this time. Breathing deeply into your belly. Relax your face. Receiving, smiling inwardly. Any tension that you have, just release. And then we'll bring these hands down and walk ourselves forward, stretching those toes. Breathe love into your heart center. Take your time with your breath. Inhale, lift your heart, lift that leg, reach your arms forward. Strengthen that core. Let's make some circles with our ankle and our wrist. 2 fingers in between our big toe. And second, let's send that leg out to the side. And then allow this leg to come down. And walk ourselves forward. Forward folding. Connecting to the ground. So we are in the yellow star wave spell, super friends. Let's wiggle those toes as we walk our hands over to the right side, framing that foot. Grab those feet, spread them, even stick your fingers in between. In this wave spell, it's all about going to your innermost core of your being, connecting into the earth as a living, sentient master organism, connecting into all your spiritual superpowers, your wizardry, and blasting your intention like a solar flare to the sky. That you are a star. An artist, a musician, a creator, a gold bringer. As we release our hands and walk slow and low over to the other side. Separating those toes. Deep breath. Coming on back to center. Let's swing these legs around. Bringing ourselves into tabletop position. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Thank you so much for the rose gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take some cats and cows. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, Drishti. Inhale, arch our spine, dropping our crown, pull those hips in. Flowing up and down with our breath. Anything you're holding in your throat, any tension or tightness. Vision it opening up today. So we curl those toes, lift those knees, straighten our legs, push up and back, reach those heels down. Let's inhale, shift our weight forward to plank. Pivot onto the side of our feet, stacking our right shoulder over our right wrist, elevating this left arm. Make sure our alignment is powerful. And if you want to play with lifting this left leg, you're welcome to. Or stacking that left foot on top of the right. Or you could bring that knee down and pivot to the side. And then we'll bring this left hand back down, pivot over our toes to the other side, stacking our shoulder over our wrist, elevating this right arm up. And if you want to play with lifting this right leg, you're welcome to. Make sure you have that grounded alignment with your body. Stack that foot on top of the other foot, or bring your knee down. Let's come forward to plank. Shift forward. Let's drop our knees, chest, chin. Pause right here. And then shifting our weight forward. Low cobra. Bringing our hands just under our shoulders. Let's lift them up and squeeze those shoulder blades together.
Hi, Amber.
Aloha. And then let's bring those hands behind. Interlace your fingers the most unnatural way. And squeeze those shoulder blades back. Taking our head, neck, side to side, stretching our eyes, big smile. Let's play with some laughter yoga here. Ha 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 ha. Oh, thank you for the gift, user. Ha ha ha. And releasing our hands, still keeping those shoulders squozen together, peeling up into a cobra. And once again, take our neck side to side. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. And slowly lowering, curl the toes, push up plank, hips go back, downward dog, press into the ground, feet step a little closer to those hands. Head falls down between your arms, hips rise high. You soften your face. Breathe in the spirit of yoga. Param Shivoham Om Nityanandam Param Shivoham. Filled with the love of dog, let's bring those feet together. Inhale the right leg up high to the sky. Make some circles with our ankle. Bend that knee. Reach that ankle towards that left glute as we bring this knee up towards the sky. Let's pivot that left heel to the left side, finding lightness in that right hand. Begin to float this foot down as we lift this right arm up Upside down dog, stacking our shoulder over that left wrist. Hips high, big smile. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Purifying that throat as we flip on, back over, right leg up high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, upper push-up position. Inhale, elevate this right leg up high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift it up high. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale up high. Exhale, float this foot forward. Drop the back knee down. Grounding in. Find your breath. Notice what you're feeling. Soften your face. Lift our heart. Let's bring our hands to our knees. Begin to rise up. Elevating our arms up here. Curl those back toes. Press into the ground. Lift that back knee. Nice and low, high lunge. Deep breath in and out. Thank you. Hands come to your heart. Let's twist to the right. So make sure that knee is bent and that knee's above your ankle. You can see your big toe. We're up on those back tippy toes. Back heel is up. And coming on back to center. Drop that back knee down. Send those hips back. Toes up, nose to our knee. Notice your facial expression. Soften any tension in your face. And bending that knee forward. Let's heel toe over to a pigeon. Bringing that knee down and finding the juicy spot for your hips here. Maybe that heel's close to your body or maybe it's further forward. Flexing that foot. Hips and shoulders are square. We're on the top of that back leg. And then as we exhale, let's walk ourselves forward for a sleeping swan. You can cradle your head in your hands if you like. And rising on up, let's swing this leg back around. Bring in our hands into upper push-up position. Deep breath here. Just noticing the differences now as we shift forward and lower on down to the ground, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling as we lift our heart. Exhaling as we lower, curl the toes. Inhaling, strong push-up, back to downward dog. Feet step just a little closer, reach those heels down. Press into the ground with your palms. Connect into the earth as a living mother. Breathe in your enlightenment, the creative power that you hold in your guts, in your core. The authentic you that is beautiful beyond measure. Breathe into this inner space as if your whole life depends on it, super friends. Feet together in our downward dog. Let's elevate this left leg up to the sky. Reach through that heel and then bend that knee and stretch that left heel towards your right glute. Twisting towards that left side and lifting that knee up high. Pivoting that right heel to the side. Stacking that shoulder over our wrist. Lifting this left hand, floating that left foot down. Upside down dog, lift those hips high. Taking that back bend, open your heart. Look up at that third eye, big smile. And flipping it on back over, left leg up high. Exhale, shift our weight forward, knee to nose, squeeze. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, bring in this foot forward. Dropping that back knee down. Just acclimating. Make sure that knee is stacked above the ankle. Our legs are hip width apart. Powerful Ujjayi breath in and out. Breathing in, let's send those hips back. Toes up, nose to knee. Inhaling, bending that front knee. Let's bring our hands to this knee and then rise on up. Curl those back toes, lift, that back knee. Coming into a high lunge. Keep lifting in the back while dropping in the front. Fill up with the love of dog as we bring our hands together down our center line, twisting towards the left side. Hook that arm to the outside of that thigh and press. Keep bending into that front knee and press so our heart extends to the center of our hands. Our hands and heart align. Find that powerful Ujjayi breath. Inhaling back to center, bring those hands down, drop that knee, heel toe, left foot over to the right, flexing that foot, squaring our hips, lifting our heart. Deep breath into this. Focus on the leprechaun magic and your inner wizardry as we exhale and walk our hands forward. Breathe into the sleeping swan, your receptivity. Using your breath like an ocean, circulating the blood, the lymph, enlivening the muscles, infusing the bones, the bone marrow, awakening the plasma within you, activating the stem cells, the telomeres, the bottom of your DNA strands. Breathing in this life force, the air, the oxygen, the prana, the chi, the ki. Let's play with some ohms here. Inhale, rising on up. Let's swing this leg on back. Flipping it on into a plank pose. Slowly lowering on down. Peeling those hearts up. Cobra. Stretch, smile, lift those cheeks. Breathe. Gratitude. Slowly lowering on down. Curl the toes. Pressing up plank. Back to down dog. Let's bend those knees and come into a child's pose. You can take our knees wide, stretch our arms forward. And breathing and rising on up. Let's swing our legs around. Take a little drink of water. Gallon challenge, super friends. Can you drink a gallon a day? Let me hear you say, I. Drink the gallon a day. All right, super friends, making sure we have room behind us. We're gonna come into a fish pose. So bring those legs together. We're gonna bring our hands just under our glutes. Come onto our forearms. Lean back, lift your heart, lift that head up and back, and bring the crown to the ground. Pointing our toes, legs together, lift the heart. that third eye. Keep breathing. All the breath in, all the breath out. And then let's slowly come on to our backside, coming on down to the ground. Bringing our knees in. Let's tuck our right knee on top of the left. Squeeze those knees in. Make some circles with our ankles. And guide those knees over to the left as we extend our right shoulder and arm up and back to the right. Twisting our upper body to the right and our lower body to the left. Coming on back to center. And crossing that left knee over the right. Sending those knees to the right as we extend this left arm and shoulder up and back to the left. We might have a dolphin sighting here. Probably seal.
It was like tan, very smooth, and like as big as a human, or like grayish, slick, and just like the butt of the seal or the dolphin. I didn't see a fin.
Find that deep breath. And then we're going to come back to center. Any other movements you need before we go into our final resting pose, our Shavasana, please give that to yourself right now. And whenever you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves down onto our backside. Arms and legs falling open and away from our body to the best of our abilities. Head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Bring your gaze in and up at that third eye. Focus on that intention that we align in yoga with the eternal bliss of our existence, our superconscious self. Parama Shivoham. Om Nityananda Parama Shivoham. Eternal bliss. And we'll be back in a little bit for our Galactivation. Just melt and let go. silence, we're finding our breath flowing within us. Envision success, joy, peace, and happiness, infinite bliss. Let it live in us and take up residence. From the top of our aura, above us our field, this light flows into you and your wizardry is revealed. As your crown chakra opens with an Om and a Sasra, the power of the ocean, source energy floods into you. With every inhale, like a serpent down your spine, awakening all your inner sails with the spirit of your divine. Let the bliss in you now prevail to the top of your mind, so you be the love that's eternally real and awaken as human divine. Om Namah Shivaya. The sixth chakra opens, the ajna reveals the power of creation inside you that's real. As you focus your intention to harvest this bliss and to be that devotion, the temple, the living temple of the goddess. This light pours down your throat, purifying all of your words, that all your inner dialogue that only you can hear is now guided by your heartbeat, filled with love's sweet embrace, like a motherly dragon instinct is awakening in your inner planes. Your core illumined fire, the dragon's breath is here. From your inner water center, a perfection now appears. And to your roots now below and down into the earth, the land. Your whole inner self begins to glow with an inner illumination. A central sun is blooming now, the sun of your enlightenment. A super consciousness growing now, bringing that inner bliss. Like the whole universe is grooming you now. It's the reason that you exist, to be transformed within this now by this infinite intelligence. Om Namah Shivaya. Yoked in yoga, body, mind, spirit, the power has returned to you and your inner ears can hear it. You listen, you are clairaudient. This power has manifested. And in this moment, like a serpent within you is resurrected. From the tip of your spine to the top of your mind, whispering messages from your divine. The child of your creator self is born within you to bring you eternal wealth and health and bliss and happiness and love and joy and things like this. Whispering wisdom in the back of your mind as this egg has been hatched inside of you at this time. A little baby Naga, Nagwal, a serpent, little baby Shiva, and now you can hear it. Receive it, believe it, embrace it, and own it. Thank you for the gifts and the dolphins. Thank you, we love it. And in this place and in this space, my super friends, Galactivate. Blast a signal to the skies, full spectrum rainbow. Quantum, ignite, kapow! A blast of light beyond space-time. From your insides as your inner divine awakens inside, and now you perceive that you've always been divine, an enlightened eternal being. And the petals peel away, revealing that gold, that divinity inside you this day. That is your eternal soul. So beautiful, you begin to levitate and rise right out of your body to the top of the skies, blooming as a lotus, a bodhisattva mind. Your body is the Buddha, enlightened humankind. so perfect, just like Gouda, the cheddar of life. Receive this great nourishment, oh my beautiful human divine. Om Namah Shivaya. Our spirit in the heavens and our body on the land, this sacred marriage of the Super Friends. We are spiritual masters living as human avatars, connected together, grounded into our hearts. We receive this transmission to the depths of our bars, DNA activation, as we are one with the stars, the beautiful creation. Our lives are the art, the masterpiece, these incarnations, these living body temples that we all are. Om Namah Shivaya. Let the Spirit flow to us and through us this day, in through our crowns, out our bones as we breathe. Exhale, radiating like light from our form into the space around us, like the eye of the storm. We catalyze movement, the energy turns. This spiritual self is blooming. Our inner Agni fires burn, and the Ajna chakra open. The third eye can clearly see the energy of vibration, opening doors and windows inwardly, calibrating a new calibration to the full-faceted, multifaceted presence of our divinity. Om Shiva 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 Shivaya Namaha. Manifesting, femifesting all of the Shaktis, the spiritual gifts that fill our hearts with bhakti, a loving, joyful, blissful service to life, just being who we are, eternal masters born alive as avatars, incarnations, human divine. We see this resonation flooding up our spine, out our crown, into the space all around as human divine, a silent but powerful sound issued from our heartbeat, a radio wave traveling on the light through gamma today, up to the highest heights, the dimensions of eternity, and back as our lives, as we step into the oneness stream. As above, so below, our awareness grows. That's all interconnected, and there's a correspondence that we know. So we take responsibility for our vibratory frequency, and we focus with intentionality as we master now our wizardry. We blast an intention out to life, a solar flare and community, that everywhere we go, there we be, the divine in you and the divine in me. Om Namah Shivaya. Super friends, Galactivate. And now in this place, whole and complete, our aura solidifies. An apple so sweet, coming back into our bodies and back into our lives. Thank you to our subscribers that are here at this time. Welcome to leave comments and engage in the chat as we in our bodies begin coming back, wiggling our fingers, wiggling our toes, stretching and yawning. Illumined we glow, and bringing our knees into our chest and rolling onto our sides. We affirm and allow our success, that this is the first moment of the rest of our lives, and we are creators, awakened in time. And whenever we're ready, coming back up to seated, head, neck, and spine aligned, sitting in our Buddhahood, listening to the silence, the wisdom beyond sounds. Ahimsa, extreme aversion to violence, is present in us as well. kindness, compassion, gentleness, peace, a spiritual connection to joy, grace, and ease. Let this be our projection into our tomorrows as well, that life become easy and we simply surf the tides of each new swell. Through the powers of our breath, we float on the surface, peaceful, ascended, enlightened human. Om Namah Shivaya. As masters here in our mastery, welcome to our divinity. Inhale our arms up overhead, clapping those hands together, super friends. Good job, we did it. We saved the world again. Hands down the center line to our hearts. Bow down and within. Divine in me, divine in thee, kings and queens and royalty, honoring this light of our divinity that sits on the throne of our hearts inwardly. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Namaste. And super friends, Galactivate. Star Galactica, your fairy god, Sis, Saint Joan Arcata, and our little baby princess, Princess Charlie, our doggy daughter. The love of dog is the bond that holds the world together. So thank you, super friends, for being here at this time. We invite you all to go to Galactivators.com if you like, to get some Galactivated gear like the jacket I have here, singing bowls that we play, music in your ear. You can sign up for our email list if you would please, so we could always stay in contact as fairy family, and we'll let you know all the fun things that we do all the time, and we'll give you our updates, and all will be fine. Thank you, super friends of mine. Thank you so much for the gifters and everyone who's here, our subscribers. Thank you so much, my dears. Hope you have the best day ever. With the luck of the Irish here with you. Hope you got to hug lots of leprechauns like I did too. And stay magical, stay galactivated, stay lit. And we will see you on our magical musical live stream tonight, super friends. TikTok live, YouTube live, Instagram live as well. And watch the replay on YouTube. We'll see you next time, super